Come on, all nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, and what we is here today, bringing you guys and girls the long overdue, the long awaited, the long laziness on my part. Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 268. I don't know how I haven't read this chapter yet. I don't know why. I thought I did. But honestly, it's probably because when I got up to date on Jujutsu Kaisen, the series was coming to an end. And I'm not going to lie, the ending has been... I haven't been in the week-to-week mindset long enough to transition from bulk reading for the first time to being up to date. I'm going to be completely honest. But hey, here we are bringing you guys the final chapter of the entire series, Settling Matters. If you guys and girls haven't done so already, you know what to do. You know what's appreciated. You know what's expected at this point in time. Share the love. Subscribe to the channel. Help us hit our goal of 500 subscribers. We're in the mid 300s at the moment, so it is really appreciated. And yeah, until before we get into it, give the video a thumbs up, a like, all that good stuff. Share it. Comment in the comment section down below how you felt when you read this chapter. And that being said, I'm going to get straight into the greatness. So we're picking up with Sukuna and Megumi. How will you ever be able to face the world again? You had your body stolen by me, and your sister was killed, and you refused to help. And oh right, the boy you saved slaughtered lots of people. Just give it up. You will never be able to live a normal life. So stay quiet and let me handle things. Why are you so desperate? One of Sukuna's fingers is still out there. If the way to become a cursed object is set, and Itadori pulls me out, you've died. Plus resonant isn't always good for you. If 19 fingers disappear, the last one probably can't carry on your soul. But I'm relieved to see that even you fear death, and never intended to live a normal life. The world is full of people besides myself. Once more, I think I'll live for others. And Yuji comes through with that damn good Piccolo right hook. Hit this man with a body shot, sending him packing. And the hate of Sukuna sort of spews forth as it withers. This is a beautiful 3-panel double-page spread, to be honest, where it's just showing the encroachingness. It really reminds me of The Thing. And then you see a splat. And he begs. Huh? So what's it gonna be, Sukuna? Free Fushiguro. I'll spare you if you return me, Sukuna. You are me. We were born with the burden of a curse. And the monster you became was up to luck. But I had my grandfather. Sukuna, let's do it again. Not to curse someone, but to live with someone. Even if no one else accepts it, I'm willing to go on living with you. I gotta compliment how complete you are in acting the fool. Yuji Itadori. But do not dare insult me, for I am a curse. And he withers into nothingness. And we see my boy Hikari. It's all over. Yep, looks that way. So what now? Nothing. It's the end. If Sukuna lost, it's because he was a fully fleshed curse. It's not because you guys were strong. You merely got lucky. For being born 1,000 years later, saved your lives. I merely got lucky. That's the ultimate praise for a guy like me. I guess you're right. And she shatters into the ethereal plane as well. And Megumi wakes up. Yo, okay. Megumi wakes up. And what are you two doing? Planning a Kugisaki's arrival surprise? Oh, sorry. Hey, the hottest girls in your class you thought was dead is alive. So you should piss yourselves in surprise or weep for joy. I did cry. Oh. Honestly, I was expecting them to give some like backhanded comment. I did cry a bit when you did Resonance. I found out while I was in Sakuna. Our class only has 3 people. Yeah, I guess I need. Yeah, I didn't even piece that joke together. Yeah, I guess I needed to be there. Well, shall we get it? Imaria revived these letters from Gojo. Or received these letters from Gojo. Now that we're all together, we can open them. Huh? Letters. Yeah, it's not like him. Imagine him writing them. Imagining him writing them creeps me out. That means there are only 2. I don't have one. Nobara and Megami. That's because I talked to him directly. Oh, you did? Well, let's do this. Huh? What did he write? It's just info on where my mum is and what she's doing. And she starts ripping it up. Did you want to know that? Nope. I'm surprised he was able to find her. I guess I should have expected it. Did he make you special grade? Fushiguro is actually laughing. I gotta know. Show me. Can I see it? Actually, it's a lot like Kusakagi's. Huh? It's kind of harsh, so why were you laughing? It's okay. Well, if you say so. Sorry, Megami, but Sorry, Megami, but your dad's a goner. I wasted his ass. My bad. So this is a flash forward. Is he actually just dead? I'm like... Well, I'm on page 17 out of 22. If this is the last chapter, like... I don't see him coming back unless, we see some white hair falling on some grave or some shit right at the end. He's gone. R.I.P. Gojo fans. Kick the bucket with the boy. Uh-oh. I gotta go see Maki and the others. Come with, Fushiguro? Everyone's gonna get together. I guess I should apologize and say thanks. No. This isn't about that. It's about Akotsu senpai. We have to save him. You jerk. Oh, save him from them? Okay, no, so it is to be continued. So that wasn't the last chapter. Why did I think 267 was the last one I did? Okay, so there were multiple chapters. I just wasn't getting notifications from them. That actually kind of annoys me just a little bit. But fine, whatever. So I got a few more chapters. Okay. Oh, no I don't. Someone's been reading on my account. Damn you, missus. Chapter 269, Considerations. Okay, so we cut over. You jerk. It's not okay just because we're back in your original body. Maki. Oh, Megami. How are you? My head is kind of spacey. It's because of Unlimited Void. Are you really okay? I wanted to apologize to everyone. Do it later. Anyway, you have nothing to apologize for. But actually, I do. It's Gojo's fault for not killing Itadori way back when. And Itadori is a victim of Kenjaku's Jujutsu terrorism. I was in favor of your execution, Itadori. I'm only here because of Yaga. And I won't say that I was wrong or I told you so either. Each person's truth brought us to this outcome. So you guys don't need to feel guilty. Just be kids and let the old guys hang their heads. I actually like that. I like that a lot. Akotsu senpai. How did you return to your body? I owe it to Rika. When she didn't follow me into Gojo Sensei's body, I thought I had lost my connection to her. But Rika was using reverse curse technique to repair and sustain my body, which Eri had worked on. When Gajaku's curse technique burnt out due to the domain, I thought I was dead, but there was a minor miscalculation. Gajaku was still active after the opening of the domain. I suppose it was possible to somehow divide multiple curse techniques to continue functioning, probably through barrier techniques. A Milarian and fresh copy won't be equally precise. After recovery of the curse technique, I was near death, and Rika was an external curse technique. We reconnected, and I survived. Sorry for making everyone worry. Who cares about that? Look at little baby panda! The issue is that if you had acted properly, we could have won more easily. First, consider the surprise attack on Kenjaku. I shouldn't have done that. Then, there's a plan involving Higuruma's sword. Combined with Toge's remote curse speech, we would have won easily. We should have had Higuruma carry a recording. It isn't possible. So they really are reflecting after the fact. I really love that. It isn't possible to activate multiple instances of cursed speech simultaneously. Playing cursed speech from a recording counts as one instance, so only one voice recording is possible. But my Boogie Woogie can't target you, Maki. Even Akotsu pulling off a surprise attack without my assistant was risky. Besides, Rika's strength was necessary for stopping cursed spirit manipulation from raging out of control. And Togi's cursed speech had reduced recoil because of the timing. If we had used it when Sukuna was in better condition, the kickback would have been fatal. Samuro. Sukuna was playing around. He could have killed me any time. If Akotsu had been around, he would have killed me instantly. Besides, cursed speech is easy to counter, right? I'm the one who decided we should use it inside Okotsu's domain barrier without any external opponents. After all, harmful acts are impossible inside my domain. Nonetheless, it's amazing that someone who became a sorcerer 2 months ago survived. But you might say that's unfortunate. Still, those foreign helpers. If they'd been there at the start, things could have been different. Yeah, that's right. They're all hating on they're all hating on my dude. But hey, but they said they wouldn't come, and I said they might. But they came. Easy, you two. Thanks to Akotsu Senpai's cursed tool, I was able to hide my fingers. Wouldn't gloves have worked? Go to a hardware store. Ooh. Thanks to Akotsu Senpai, we prevented Sukuna's second domain. I'm saying it could have worked out because of that. Good thing waiting inside Rika was possible. We were able to follow up with an attack immediately after Gojo, and that drew Uramu away from Sukuna early. And that's thanks to Akotsu. Oh, is that Rika? I'm responsible too. I prepared with Miss May for Sukuna's domain, but I couldn't get a hold of Choso and Itadori. A problem with curse technique area. No, the problem was less distance than Sukuna's cursed energy. In the center of that domain, Sukuna's cursed energy was too strong, so I failed to lock onto their cursed energy. I was there, but Yu got me out fast, so I'm to blame too. We should have been able to save Choso. But then I would have died. It's no one's fault. I'm not trying to blame Yuta either. After all, Black Flash hit me twice. But this guy? Ugh, never mind. I was scared stiff. I was on standby as Maki's marker and for domain countering. What if Todo Senpai's curse technique had only saved me? You're the one who said you wouldn't join combat, and I didn't. Anyway, you would have objected. Sorry I didn't do much. Well, your broom was a comfy ride. I wanted to take on Sukuna after all, finishing off Urume. Urume was tough. I was asleep for a long time, so I can't say much. I actually really love the post-fight analysis that all these very smart people are doing, but all the guilt they're sharing. This is actually really well put together. We may each have our own regrets, but surely everyone agrees I was the MVP. You panicked and left me. You're heavy, Kirara. she's gonna kick his ass. That made things easier for your sister. My sister did hard work regarding new shadow style, yet again stealing the good part. Guilty as charged. After all, I can't exchange my life for money, and you can't bet with what you can't exchange for money. New shadow style, can't only certain people use that? Yes, that's right. A binding vow restricts it to one family. The inventor, Sadatsuma Ashiya, made it that way to prevent it from leaking to curse users. But generations changed, and new shadow style lost its public benefit, and simple domain became a trade secret. Huh? In other words, the clan keeps a monopoly on it, invites disciples, and unreasonably enforces the binding vow. New shadow style is of great worth to sorcerers who have no curse technique. Toto learned it from Tsukumo, who acquired it Mekamaru style. What's unreasonable about a binding vow forbidding the technique of the new shadow style to anyone but disciples? That's only part of it. That's only part of it. You can't refuse summons to actions from the head among other complications. What's particularly tricky is lifespan, because this is closer to a spell without limit than a binding vow or curse technique. New shadow style's head absorbs the lifespan of disciples supposedly. Huh? Lifespans? No one knows who New Shadow Style's head is. So while the contract concerning lifespan is a fact, no one knows how it's fulfilled. Some disciples are old men and women. If the head dies, a senior disciple will become the next one, but as long as the new head doesn't reveal their identity, no one will know who it is. And only the leader can undo various binding vows. As far as I know, there aren't any senior disciples who have information on the head. Maybe you mean there weren't any, huh? I'm the current head of the new shadow style. What? So the simple domain binding vow and lifespan spell are a longer problem. But you gotta leave some perks for new disciples? In time, you will become the leader and rake in monthly fees from the disciples. What? Yeah, that's actually foul. You're so greedy, Big Sis. Teehee. Even Jujutsu could be a subscription service. How much? I'm talking about your life. How did you find me? And how did you know I'm the leader? I heard from someone in the know. But no one should know that. You intended to increase the number of disciples and stand alongside the big three families. And then control Jujutsu headquarters and the sorcery world, didn't you? Tengen! It would take a long time, but absorbing lifespan from disciples must have been a means for living to someday. See something. You can't exchange such ambition for money. And now, the Zenin clan has fallen to ruin. So if the Kamo and Gojo clans both fall in the final battle, anyway, what's more important than money can't be protected without money. If there wasn't exclusive control of simple domain, some sorcerers wouldn't have had to die. You were trying to make my little brother defective. So this was bound to happen. Yo, and I think 270, if I'm not incorrect, is actually the last chapter. This is Fushiguro, huh? Understood. We'll go right there. Tengen's absorbed vestiges were left in Sukuna's remains, which were stripped from Megami Fushiguro. What about Tengen's barrier in Japan? Well, we'll leave Sukuna's remains, so it should hold a while. That's good to know. But let's come up with countermeasures and an alternative soon. Do not rush. You are all still young. It will be alright. Here. A katana curse tool? The Cullen game lost its purpose. From now on, measures addressing fully fleshed Cullen game players will become a topic of discussion. Since Megami survived, will likely go in the direction of having Hana and Yuji strip the cursed objects from the victims, even if it's risky. And it'll be necessary to recover players the American military abducted during the confusion thanks to the additional rules. You may not be enemies, but you're not exceptions either. I'm just talking to myself, but even with the Cullen games over, Tokyo is still off limits. They announced that cursed spirits will only appear in Tokyo, so curses will continue to gather there. If it was me, that's where I would hide. I get plenty of blade practice there. I don't like it. Sumo with cursed spirits is boring. Do as you please, but I'm done protecting you, so get lost. Maki, make sure you come when it's time for me to go. I'll take you on. I hope paper magazines never go extinct. Okay, so we're getting a flash to all these different characters and their sort of swan songs by the feels of it. Printing allows for a feedback on the script's degree of polish. The new creators need to spend some time learning alongside veterans. I learned that the hard way recently. I'm a manga artist who's bad at drawing. Just hurry up already. The printers won't wait for a noob's one-shot. Veterans shouldn't make them wait either. Like I said, lots of coarse jokes ain't so bad. Yo, it's my dude! But no sex stuff. Even Pumaru and Hattori-kun have potty jokes. They're the same, huh? No, they're totally different. Were you even listening? Wait. Let's get her. Is that Freak Jaku? Or is that my boy? Whatever. Let's get on with it. You shouldn't say that too loudly. Let's get on with it isn't a dirty joke. Long time no see. What? Huh? Yeah. Well, about that one time. I'm sorry. Can't say I'm surprised. Oh man, I need to straighten out my life. No charges pressed, huh? I bet Jujutsu headquarters applied pressure. They want to use me as a sorcerer. Sorry. As for the rest, a do-over. As a representative of the surviving family, I'm going to kick your butt. I'm counting on it. I'm counting on you. Since Sukuna made a move like that, Megumi Fushiguro's memories of you have already been restored. So there's nothing to be embarrassed about now. Shut up. Yo, my girl, Angel! I'll take responsibility. From now on, I'll be your right arm. When's the ceremony? Yo. I'm all for Angel having a happy ending. That's not what I meant. We have a mission. Let's talk later. I moved too fast. He's all flustered. I'm back. Hey? You left the light on in the hall. Hey, can we eat out again tonight? Oh, sure. That's terrifying. How about Yakinku? The victim in Sota Fukuzawa, male, 26. His fiancée said his face changed 2 weeks ago. What does he look like to you? Yeah, let me see. Like a normal professional wrestling trainee. You're well built. You work out? I did wrestling in high school. This is what his girlfriend says he looks like, huh? Kukisaki. Is it me then? Come with me. I gotta examine the body. Just like Ichi said, the effect of the residuals are just a little pesky. I doubt it's a cursed spirit, really. The main body of the cursed spirit isn't possessing anyone. But there are diluted residuals, plus the victim is experiencing minor difficulties. A curse user is probably to blame. But there's no malice behind it. So I suspect a surviving Culling Games player of the Awakened type, a course of semi-grade 1 or higher cursed spirit is involved for some reason and just holding back. Then a chase could result in damages, like the Yasuhachi Bridge incident. A curse user stirring up trouble? That should be a cinch for the three of us. Okay, so I think the next chapter is the last chapter. I was just completely off by 3 chapters, apparently. Adoy. But, oh, yo, I really blew that one. But anyway, this was chapters 268 to 270 of JJK. I'm going to wrap this video up here. Let me know if there's anything I missed in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts and all that of these chapters. And if you haven't done so already, like I said at the beginning of the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Give the video a thumbs up and all that good stuff. And now that you have, thank you guys and girls for coming through. Couldn't do it without you. Don't forget to check out the link tree in the description down below. It'll take you to my Twitter, Twitch, Discord, where you can join and talk anything anime and manga related, and my TikTok, where I do all sorts of short form content and go live all the time. That being said, until the next chapter of JJK, which is the finale, I'm pretty damn sure, I just can't count, or until the next video of mine you watch, whatever it is you're here for, thank you guys and girls for coming through. I couldn't do it without you. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. Peace. Have a damn good day. Goodbye.